This video will look at extracellular digestion and respiration for bacteria. Okay, so in extracellular digestion, the materials or food particles are broken down chemically into smaller components. Now, digestion itself basically means that we are getting materials from outside of the cell. Now, of course, organisms do need to gain some type of food for them to carry out respiration, their life processes, which we will focus on soon. So extracellular digestion occurs in a few different stages. Okay, so basically the digestion of complex nutrients itself are made absorbable. So basically they are too big, they need to be made smaller so they can enter the bacteria and then used. So the way the bacteria does this is by secreting some enzymes. So the enzymes itself will be secreted, as we can see. They will then break up that material into smaller pieces, and then it will be absorbed back into the bacteria. Those nutrients can then be used for respiration. So there are a few different feeding groups which we'll look at before we look at cellular respiration. Now, this is the way that some bacteria produce their energy, or they get that their nutrients, So basically, first of all, we have something called autotrophic bacteria. These bacteria make their own food. They make it by photosynthesis. So we know plants photosynthesize, but there are some bacteria that can photosynthesize, and they are autotrophic bacteria. The next is heterotrophic bacteria. Now, these ones can't make their own food, and they rely on organic matter produced by other organisms. So basically, all of the rest of the next few slides are all going to be heterotrophic bacteria. The first is the saprotrophic bacteria. These live on dead organic matter and cause decomposition and decay. Okay, food goes off because of the saprotrophic bacteria. The next is mutualistic bacteria. Now, both the bacteria and the host receive some form of benefit. For example, the digestive system has lots of bacteria, and certain bacteria like to gain energy from there and to have shelter while they assist with digestion. So it's good for them, it's good for us. Lactobacillus is found in probiotic foods like yogurt, and the same idea. They get energy and shelter while they help with digestion. Parasitic bacteria are the next. So these ones cause food poisoning and cause harm to the host organism. Salmonella is a good example. They live in the human intestines and are shed through feces. The next is the commensalitic bacteria. These ones neither harm organisms or the host, or they are good to the host. Many of the bacteria that live on your skin are commensals. Okay, they just live there. Okay, so that was all the different types of feeding groups. What we'll do now is we will look at respiration. Now, aerobic and anaerobic are the two different terms we will be looking at. So if we can think back to respiration itself, it is the process of using sugar to form energy. The energy can be used for cell functions like movement, etc. So we've got aerobic respiration on the left and anaerobic on the right. Aerobic is with the presence of oxygen. Anaerobic is where oxygen is not present. With aerobic respiration, sugar plus water will produce carbon dioxide, water, and lots of energy. Anaerobic respiration is mostly in our intestines with the carbon or nitrogen cycles. Sugar produces lactic acid plus water and some energy. So you can see the equations are quite different. Okay, and that is the end of the video. This is what we will talk about in the next video.